haven't already, it's time to start thinking about Halloween. And to help get us in the mood, we have three gentlemen here who chase ghosts as a big hobby. We have Adam, Alec, and Gideon. You guys are with CREEPZ Ghost Hunters. And first of all, let's not ignore the obvious. I've never seen ghost hunters dressed like this.
It's definitely has a good practical use as far as like whenever we go into locations that can be possibly dark and dirty. You know, we're not afraid to get our clothes into those dark crevices of the haunted locations we go to.
Okay, let's talk about some of those haunted locations around Kansas City. Where might people go on a daily basis that maybe they should be afraid of?
Well, you could definitely check out some of the local museums, say for example John Warnell House or the Rice Tremonti Home, and what was one? Harris Kearney House. They're all museums, I believe, and you can walk in there daytime hours, roughly maybe like from noon to 5 or something like that. But they'll definitely give you a tour. But each one of them has their own sort of ghost story. I'm sure the owners would tell you a few.
I've been on a couple of these ghost hunts. I haven't ever stayed the entire duration, but there is a lot of technology set up that you use. What kinds of devices do you use to try to find some of these ghosts?
Well, normally we take the basics. Definitely a voice recorder. You could definitely use a voice recorder to pick up electronic voice phenomena, or EVP, and that's basically voices that you can't hear with your own ears, but electronic device will. We also carry around night vision capable cameras to possibly capture apparitions if they decide to come across our camera lens, and as well as a various array of meters, such as a K2 meter that can measure the disruptions in magnetic fields, and also EMF meters that can measure the disturbances of electromagnetic fields.
What do you tell skeptics? Because I know a lot of people at home are going, yeah, sure you see ghosts, but then plenty of us have our own stories where maybe we've heard the noises or had a sighting of our own. So what do you tell people that aren't quite convinced?
Well, normally we'll tell them, hey, you know, we went to this location, we caught this evidence. If you don't believe us, feel free to take a listen for yourself. And if that doesn't work, we'll tell them, hey, come out with us. We'll take you to these locations, and we will take you around, and you're almost guaranteed to have an experience.
Really?
Yes.
What is the most haunted location in Kansas City?
Oh, gosh, I would have to say in Liberty, Missouri, pretty much Kansas City, but greater Kansas City, it would be the Belvoir Winery.
Really? And what kind of stories do you have from there?
Oh, my goodness. Well, on location there, they have, of course, the winery building that they just recently restored into a winery. And then next to that is an old nursing home that was built back in the 1900s. And then next to that is an old hospital. So they said that, you know, many lives have passed through those 3 buildings. And my goodness, second floor of the old nursing home is, yeah, that's one of those places that you're guaranteed to have an experience.
And that's one of those places that people talk about. I live in Lawrence. The one I was on was through the Eldridge Hotel. I'm sure you've heard of that, with Colonel Eldridge there. So there are plenty of spots all over the area where you can do this. How can people get a hold of you to come out and check out their location?
They could definitely go to www.creepz.org. That's CREEPZ.org. And they can contact us through info@creepz.org or contact us through our Facebook page.
What does CREEPZ stand for?
City and Rural Explorers Examining the Paranormal. And the Z is just really cool.
Just to make it cool.
It makes it a cool way
just like the outfits.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. There's nothing wrong with looking good. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it today. I'm interested, and I think I'll have to tag along with one of these.
Please do.
Absolutely.
Please do.
All right, thanks for coming in.